Welcome again to another algebra video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the coordinates and finding the coordinates and locating the points and the coordinate system and everything. To begin with, you have already seen the number line in your math classes. What is a number line? It is a line with an arrow. The arrow specifies the direction that the number increment. Okay, so for that you need to specify a 0 point, because without a 0 point everything is meaningless. And if it's 0, I can say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4. You see the number are increased, and -1, -2, -3, -4, and etc. So now you can take this number line and rotate it 90 degrees and to get something like here, or to draw another number line in this direction. But the point is the 0 of those two number lines coincide. So again, this can be 1, this can be 2, this can be 3, 4, 5, this can be -1, -2, -3, -4, and I don't have a space for -5, but again, anyway. So now you have two number lines, and you can, locate, you can specify numbers on these number lines. How? If I say that I want 3 on this one, I can call this one X, this one Y. So I say that I want X to be 3. What does that mean? That means that I choose 3 on the X-axis, or X number line, and 2 on the other one. So if you do that, you end up with this point. This point in the entire flat space that you can see here has two numbers, an X and Y. How? Its X is 3, Y, because if you locate it on the X-axis, how you can do that? By just drawing a perpendicular line on this axis. You end up with 3, and on the Y-axis you have 2. So I can say that this point's coordinate is 3 and 2. I write X here and Y here. This is a convention. You can change it, but you will have trouble reading the sources, because it is universal. All the people agree on that. Okay, so if I say that I have a point with the -2 and for example 3 as the coordinate, this is X, this is Y, remember. So -2, you go 2 steps, -2 steps on the left, and 3 steps up, and you end up with this point, with this coordinate. So this is -2 and 3. And if I have something like that, and I ask you what is the coordinate, you can say, okay, let's see, it's this is that the X is 3 and the Y is -3. This is how we specify the coordinates on the coordinates of the point. So in this slide, I'm going to show these points on the coordinate system. First, we need to have a coordinate system. How? By two number lines whose 0 are coincide. This is 0 for both, or we call it the origin. So this is X, this is Y, and as you remember, this should be X and this was Y. So the first point is -1 and 4. So -1, -2, -3, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, and -4, and again 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it says that go 1 step in X direction to the left, like this, and 4 to the above. So your location will be here. This is -1 and 4. The second one says go 2 steps to the right and 3 steps to, up. So you end up with this coordinate. It is 2 and 3. The third one tells you that in x direction you go nowhere. So stay where you are. Okay, do you remember if we have a number line 0, 1, 2, and these mean that you just stay where you are. So you need to go 0 point or 0 steps on x-axis, but it means that just stay where you are. So I stay where I am, and 2 steps downwards. Okay, 1, 2. So your point is just here, 0 and minus 2. And the last point is 2 and 0. It means you need to go 2 steps on the right and 0 step downward or upward. Okay, so with respect to the y-axis, you just stay where you are. So your point is here, 2 and 0. That's all for today. We overviewed the some important concepts. In our next videos, we go deeper in the algebra. And if these videos are useful for you, you can subscribe, like, comment, and to support us. Thanks.